Yeah. Yeah. Got crap all over my mouth. There's crap all over my... Ah, someone shit on my mouth. How is that the go-to thing, Ethan? How is that your go-to? Why was that your go-to? Yeah, somebody shit on my mouth. I think it's funny. I don't know if future me will think it's funny. Future me would probably look at that and go like, it's not funny. It's not funny at all. I'm very judgmental of myself. Shadowbringers. Alright. This is the same day as the last stream where I left to go pick up my sister. So, oh, my itchy finger. So she's back at home, she's safe. For now. No, she's alright. Picked up some stuff for dinner. I think we're having, like, chicken Kievs, in case you're wondering. With some, like, mashed potato and mashed swede. Yum, 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 yum. Which is, if you don't know what chicken Kiev is, it's like breaded chicken with a hollowed inside. And on the inside is, like, some, like, garlic juice. It's like a garlic chicken, basically. That's, like, the way to explain it. Check. My big thing is I want to play more game. And I'm ready. How do I look on the stream now? Yeah, it looks bad. Check. How you doing, Tress? You're back. You're back. I'm back. We're back. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna do this one Alice conversation. Then that's the stream. That's it. Short stream today. I don't have much time. No. It's 5:52, which means people will be home from work. So hopefully, if we do run into another dungeon today, I'm not sure how long we're gonna do this stream for. This one, I'm gonna say like 2 or 3 hours probably today. Now, somewhere around there. That's probably where I'm at. Hope you enjoyed your break, Tress. Real quick, I went out to grab the sis, and I grabbed some like mustard while I was out. I grabbed 2 jars of mustard because I wanted to try Dijon, because I said about it and I was like, I want to try that, and I thought, well, you said about English mustard, and maybe I spread like too much English mustard. I think I did a slightly bigger layer of that than the Dijon. And I felt like my senses were being assaulted. I was like breathing through my nose, as I always do, and then my nose felt on fire. And Dijon is very mild. The Dijon is very mild, and I think I like that a little bit more, because when I ate the English, I'd take a bite and I'd be like, this is all right. And then I'd take the second bite and I'd go like, ah! I was in pain. I just did like a layer on the bread. I just did like a layer on the bread, right? I had the bread and I just layered it. The same with the Dijon. And I did it with beef and smoked ham. Beef and smoked ham. Yeah, see, that's too much. Oh, okay. It was really weird. Like, the first bite was kind of okay, and then the second one, man. It's Finley on the beef. Okay. I don't, like, experiment with mustard too much. You know, the only time I ever had mustard is, like, when I do, like, hot dogs. Yum, 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 yum. I need to, like, not eat hot dogs. I don't eat them very often, but when I feel in the mood to eat them, I need to not eat those and just eat, like, sausages in a bun instead. You know? Instead of eating, like, pig's tail. The bread was more than you want it to. Oh no. Not the bread. Anything but the bread. I just did like a fit. Like, I didn't double dip the knife. I did like a dip of the, you know, I took a layer off the top. Anyway. What are you gonna do? Welcome back to Mustard Man. The show where I discuss mustard. Ooh. Let's see how far off we were. Cooperation. He can't be serious, can he? Well, we've certainly been given too much to ponder. But first things first, we should report back to the Exarch. You can run along, Sheelin. We're perfectly capable of handling this little task. In light of your recent excursions, I'd say you've earned a rest. Go take yourself off to bed. We'll see you later, refreshed and ready for more. Okay, so they're going to go off to talk to the Exarch. I'm going to go to bed. Warrior of Darkness. What's his name? I can't remember what his actual name is. He's going to be in my room, and I'm going to shout at him again. Like, dude, it's my personal quarters. And he's going to be like, there's no better place to talk than in your... Like, dude! I think there's only ever been one instance of confirmed Sheelin nudity. And I don't know if she was nude. So it might not even be. Because it was when she took that shower, right? I don't want to see it. Let's just get that out of the way now. I'm not here to see my fucking character nude. That's not what I'm here for. Oh shit, I need to text my mum real quick. My mum asked me to get her, like, flavored sparkling water. I didn't get it. Because they didn't have any. You thought I was just a shit son for a moment. You was like, oh, Ethan, you piece of shit. No, I looked, and the aisle was... there was nothing. It was nothing there. There was no sparkling water. What are you gonna do? I went down to the shop and I come off like a piece of shit like this. No, not a piece of shit, but definitely a bit of an ass. I went down to the shop and I rang my mum, and as I'm waiting for my, like, sister to, like, walk up to me, I rang her. I said, you know, like, Els needs picking up. And she goes, well, you're out picking her up, aren't you? I said, am I? I'm streaming. She goes, don't you? I said, nah, I'm here, don't worry about it. Do you want anything? I always ring her when I'm out, in case she wants something. Like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Welcome back. Welcome back, miss. We've been expecting you. You will find refreshments laid out in your quarters. We hope they are to your liking. Dude, if my kids ever fucking lied to me, tell you what. Fucking take that. Fucking smack the shit. I wouldn't hit my kids. Because they don't exist, so there's nothing to hit. Will you be retiring now? Nah, I don't know, man. Very good, miss. I bid you a pleasant evening. I don't think hitting kids is the way to go. Call me a fucking weirdo, but I don't think it was like a necessary tool. But each to their own. I don't think it makes you an instant bad parent. I don't think you become a bad parent just from doing it, but... Because there's like a big scale on shit parent, right? But I don't think it's the most greatest thing to do. Those sandwiches have been sitting out for 6 weeks. I hope the past few days have not been overly taxing. Pray take your rest and recover.
From the Exarch, is it? With that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. You probably think you're talking to yourself. Still, he's keeping you well fed.
Oh, man. They got some, like, what, egg? And what is that? What is that one? What's in between the lettuce? Is that lettuce, tomato, and fucking peanut butter? What is that? What is that? There's something red in it as well. Is that like a shrimp inside the peanut butter? What? I'm looking at this sandwich, the second one from the right. What is that? Like, there's like peanut butter in with the lettuce. Ugh. This one's just like, it's not ham. What's that meat? What's that pink meat? What's that really pink one? It's not pastrami. That's what it is, though. I just really don't like the idea of peanut butter with a shrimp in it. Ugh. Gross.
Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort. But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around.
Do you think there's anyone who was giving birth? They were like, you know, like the time between, you know, in the hospital giving birth. I mean, not everyone gives birth in a hospital. Some people do it, you know, on a train or whatever. But do you think there's been someone who was like on the way to the hospital to give birth, and they go, I'm just going to quickly nip through the Mackey's drive-thru and just get something real quick from the McDonald's, and then we'll go to the hospital so I can get this baby out of me. Whoa. It must have happened, right? Surely. Oh, that'd be very funny, though. It has to. Yeah, I was a cheeseburger baby. I was born on the floor of a KFC. My first meal was the bargain bucket. Oh.
A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history and the Exarch's past. Not that it matters.
Yeah, okay, we'll get you to the hospital, but first... But first I have a craving for a thick shake. Don't look at me like that. We'll get you a Happy Meal for the baby too. That's very good. Alright. Okay, love. It's that one thing where, like, you can tell, like, he, like, turned his head to look at the woman, like, love, and then turns back, right? It just that one word, he connects eyes and then turns away. Oh. Jesus. Fucking Happy Meal for the baby. Do you know what? You know, KFC is all about serving the family with a bargain bucket for the whole family. You know, McDonald's has the Happy Meal. You know, that's pro kids. What does Burger King have? Burger King hates babies. Burger King hates families. I can't believe it. I'm gonna get a fucking cease and desist from Burger King. You can't say shit like that, okay? You're gonna make our brand look bad. Fucking fix it then. Fix the brand.
When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in white appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining.
Burger King is for single dads.
Desperate as we were,
Oh, man.
we heeded his words, not realizing that the flood was of the Ascian's own making.
This is this will be my last interjection, because we need to get through the dialogue. But I don't know how other people feel about Burger King. I'm not massive on Burger King. I'd rather have a McDonald's or a KFC. I would, but I'd have a Burger King over a Subway, because I wouldn't eat. I'd rather not eat than have Subway. But like I feel like it's always weird. It's mixed balance. When I go into Burger King, I'm not particularly excited to try what they've got, because I pop in every once in a while, like every year or two, just to see, like, maybe they got better. And so I'm not excited about it. I just want to get it over and done with. And then I look at the menu and I look at the prices, and it just isn't good. It's bad prices for the quality of what I'm getting, I feel. You know, like, it just, I don't know, it's weird. I don't know, maybe people disagree with me. I mean, someone out there probably is like, Burger King's the business. I had multiple friends that liked Burger King, and I never got it. I didn't get it.
They cannot be trusted. None of them.
Sneaky bastards.
But Emmett Selk had one thing right. One should not fight blindly. That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
Yeah, he's also like an Empire Ascian, so it's kind of like a double asshole. Oh, you're putting me off my dinner.
Poor you. But I take your point. Let's see then. What's a good topic for mealtime? Oh, food, I suppose. I could tell you about Verbatite cuisine, if you like. Oh, and there was this time we were forced to collect rare ingredients for some god's-forsaken feast. If it sounds ridiculous, it's because it was.
She had such a pissed off look on her face.
You too? Parallel worlds, eh? So, what sort of things did you have to fetch then?
I should have chose the Seto option, but the but the fucking like tone of "you're putting me off my food" is just too good. Every time he comes to me, I just get really pissy at him because he's barging in my room. Did he eat my sandwiches? I hope he didn't. He snuck a couple out. He's like getting all sad about how he's like failed in life and how he's like made mistakes and killed all of his friends. And I could have like asked him something to make him less sully, but I just go like, ah, fucking dude, you're putting me off my food. I'm such an asshole. Oh. I really want to play the Mass Effect games, but I need to buy them. They're on deal right now. It's like 30 quid something. I get the trilogy, but I don't know. I'm trying really hard not to try and spend my money, but it's too easy too. The manager of suits is in a cheerful mood. Good morning to you, miss. I do hope you are well rested. The Exarch of and your companions are presently gathered in the ocular. He asks that you convene with them at your earliest convenience. Alright. Alright. Fucking putting me off my food. Her face. Her face was so funny. Oh my god. Just because it went from like instant like to like pissed off. And like it didn't even come out jokingly at all. Like Sheilin was legitimate mad at him for sullying the moment. Oh my god, I do have business with the Crystal Exarch. Oh fuck, man. Oh god, that's too good. That's too good. Oh man.
Oh, there you are. You're just in time to welcome our guest.
Who? Oh, the fucking dude, the Guardian. What are you doing here?
Please, did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon? Lest you forget, I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe.
It's fishy still though, right?
Your Exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity. Summoning you all like that. Most impressive.
Are Asians like one in the timeline? And they can just travel through it wherever they want? Or timeline through realm?
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign
Well,
to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon? Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering your kind has wrought.
So petty. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Wage your war against the Sin Eaters. Put each and every Light Warden to the sword. Prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies.
Alright.
Allies.
Alright, come on.
The burden of truth.
Of bearing the truth.
Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs.
I don't know. I don't really want to work with the Guardians, to be fair. They're pretty obnoxious. So is his tone, though.
Did the olive branch wither and die? Pity. Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was. Though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes. Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the eternal are privy.
I could talk to the fairies. They're pretty eternal.
For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
What was that all about?
I'm pretty sure he
A vain
explained
attempt
it.
to make us doubt our chosen course, most likely. As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
Oh, not a jot. I don't know. But if he crosses us, I'll meet a colonel, perhaps. I can't, like, say for sure.
If he simply meant to lead us astray, he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did. It goes without saying that an alliance with the Ascians is out of the question. But since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
Then let us discuss the Sin Eaters. I would begin by thanking you all for your efforts thus far.
I mean, who even is the Exarch, though? Like, we've all just accepted this dude as, like, telling us the truth, right?
In striking down the Light Wardens of Lakeland and Meg, you have accomplished more in your short time here than all of our forces managed in the last century.
That may be, but the Wardens of Calusia, Amareng, and Raktika remain.
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as yet unknown. Which is why I propose we divide our forces and conduct a systematic survey of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
I'll take Amareng in that case. I know the lie of the land well enough.
If there are no objections, I will make for Calusia. I have connections there both.
Hey, Car.
That may prove
Taemon. How you doing, Cardimon?
Then I would ask that you journey to Raktika. There you will find Y'shtola. With her assistance, I doubt the
forgot about
Warden will
Y'shtola.
evade your grasp for long.
Is Y'shtola the conjurer you and Urianger used to talk about?
That's right. Though we haven't spoken much since you left for the forest.
I fear I may need to mend that. I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined to speak with me.
I'm not getting on no ho, bro. I'm holeless.
You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
Twould be no trouble.
My thanks.
What a
While you are
horrible
out in the
joke.
field, I shall be here attending to business. I had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demanded my attention.
Nah, I'm getting on alright. How are you? Oopsie doodle, wrong button. This is all spoilers for you? I thought you were past where I was. I thought you were like at a point that was past me. Nah, you went past me last week. Oh, did I? Last week? Jeez. Did I start last week? Maybe I did. I do big chunks. To be fair, like... And Shadowbringers has a weird pacing to it that the other ones didn't have. I think Shadowbringers has a weirder pacing to it than some of the others, at least. Why is the camera so, like, laggy? What is going on? Is that laggy on the on Twitch as well? Let's have a look. Is that lagging on Twitch? No, it's not laggy on Twitch, but on my screen it looks like I'm like pausing every few seconds. Okay. I took a break after I got into Shadowbringers due to issues with the right stick onto dual sensor controller. Oh no. Oh no, not a good time. That would be a bloody bastard. I hate it when things break. Who would have thought I don't know if anyone really likes it when things break. Unless you're wanting it to break, you know? You know, you're sitting there like, I don't want to work this evening. Break my back, break my back. And then, you know, ah, yes! Ah! The pain, it feels so good. Yeah, he kept drifting forwards and the camera really pissed me off. Fair play. But that's your PS5 controller, isn't it? Uh-oh. So what have you done? Have you contacted, like, Sony, or are you going to, like, try and fix it yourself? I bet it wouldn't be too hard to fix. I don't know, actually. I've never seen a teardown of a DualSense 5. Of a DualSense 5? Is it DualSense 5? No, DualSense is different. DualShock. Yeah, I looked for a solution, reset it, and it's been okay so far. Okay. You did that today? Oh, shit. You might be able to play catch-up then. To be fair, like, I think you... Like, someone could overtake me. Because I stop every once in a while and talk to chat. When there's someone in it, so...
A missive from Lord Vorthry. He invites me to join him in Yulmore to discuss the recent conflict at Leader Iran.
Oh, very nice. Oh, very nice. Well, I mean, thank you for stopping in, though, bro. Thank you for stopping in. And saying, hey, how do you do? You know, I appreciate it. It is a good one. 14 is good. At the moment, it's really like what I've been... It's not what I've been craving, but it's since playing it, it's what I've been craving, you know? Like, I before it wasn't what I was craving. But I really enjoyed playing through the MSQ. Because, I mean, I like the MSQ. I think their story is really fun to play. I had a bit of a mental blockage on it, though, with... Because when I first streamed 14 a while ago, I said, like, how did people feel about MSQ? People were like, nah, I don't want to watch that. Like, I've had enough of that. And I was, like, kind of put off doing it because I thought it would sort of, like, be really bad to do it on Twitch. But now I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. If it's bad, it's bad, as long as I'm having fun, you know? If it's bad, it's bad. But, yeah, we're gonna do.
And? Did he even bother to offer any bait? It's obviously a trap.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity to speak with him, even if only a few words are exchanged. Though my power will be much diminished so far from the tower, it is a risk I am willing to take. Master Alphino, might I impose upon you to accompany me to Yulmore prior to beginning your reconnaissance?
Of course.
Then let us make ready. Safe travels to Yulmore.
God, man. So good thing he came in during, like, some just chatting segments rather than, like an actual boss fight or something going on. Because I wouldn't want to spoil the spectacles. The spectacles, man. Those would suck to spoil. Oh. Oh. Because I thought that last trial was sick. That last one was really, really good. It's really fun. Before you leave, I would make a request of you. There is a church, or rather a ruins of a church, at Fort Job. Might I ask that you go there before seeking out your shelter? It was a place where people once gathered to worship the light. Alas, it has long since fallen into disuse. Yet with the hall there remains a tablet, whose writing I believe may prove of use to your shelter. At the very least, such a relic would make a suitable gift for your reunion. A most considerate proposal. Very well. Ere we depart to Raktali, we shall journey to upon Fort Job, that we might secure this relic. Man. I didn't want to tell the dude to like I told someone the stream just before this stream, at the very beginning, I told someone like it's probably best you don't watch this stream. As much as I appreciate people coming in and giving me a piece of their time, I don't want to spoil people on stuff that they might be looking forward to. But and since I was like halfway through dialogue, like I'm like, oh great. I can't say like, oh yeah, I'll just stop and have a chat with you. I'm like halfway through dialogue, dude. Can't believe it. I get knocked down, and I get up again. You know, no one's ever going to keep me down. That's what I think. You know, supposedly Discord's going to become trash at some point, because, like, another company acquired them. Wasn't Discord supposed to be joining, like, the consoles at some point as well? There was talks about, like, Nintendo, but Nintendo would never do it. But, like, you know, Xbox might. I doubt PlayStation would. PlayStation are weird. They don't like giving, like, other people things on their system. Here amidst the ruins, we find the Church of the First Light. And within that hollow hall, the tablet we seek. Time is of the essence, my friend. Let us be quick. Rhaegar appears lost in thought. At the height of Lakeland's prosperity, these sites served not as a man's final bastion, but as a testament to his integrity. An architectural prowess. The Church of First Light was responsible for many such marvels, buildings, majestic chapels, and every corner of the realm. Alas, the flood with an inexplorable tide would drown nigh everyone, and did all but put an end to the religion as a whole. For the creatures which then did rise from the fulgent divulge, were seen as agents of divine punishment, sent to devour sin and sinner both, whence came the name of Sin Eater. The people were lost and seemingly forsaken by their god. Yet, there is a light. There hath ever been shade, and 'twas in the dark they sought solace. The most devout of these worshippers of shadows did not migrate to Taki's great woods, but this is a tale for another time. For now, let us find what remaineth of the chapel here. Oh my god. My mind is all over the place. Oh my god. I'll speak where my mind's like, where my mind is at, but it's like I'm not happy about it. I'm just worried about someone. I've not. It might sound stupid to other people, maybe, but I just haven't seen Swan in a while, and he hasn't logged on to Steam in a while. And as I said before, the last time I saw him, he like was like, I'm out of hospital, and I'm just like a little. I don't know. I don't really have like a way of contacting him at all to see if he's all right. And my mind just like is like, I hope he is, but I don't know. I don't know. Kind of fucking sucks. I hope he's all right. He's been offline for like 40 days. It's not like I had a massive effect on his life or anything like that, but it's just like, I really like Swan. He's like such a chill dude. I just want him to pop up in chat and be like, "Hey, I'm cool," and then disappear into the wind again for a week. I do hope he's all right. Anyway, so that whole story that Arega told me, none of that went in because I was thinking about that. This literally happened, like, I was thinking about it during one of the streams the other day, and then, like, last night, I was like, I should check his Twitch. I guess it kind of seems like stalking, which it might be. But I'm not, like, upset. If he leaves the channel out of, like, being bored of me, I'm absolutely fine with that. That's whatever. I'm not gonna, like, bother him. I just don't, like, I just want to know that he's, like, alive. That's it. Anyway. What are you gonna do? Aye. This is indeed the church we seek. It's surprisingly intact. What little is left of the churches I see until now has always borne the scars of decades and disuse. Its subterranean construction have done much to protect the halls from the ravages of time. Yet the reason for its remarkable preservation may be dedicated to its decoration. As faith in the light did wane, so rose reverence for the dark, and its followers did want the place of worship. To be plain, the standards which do adorn these halls belong not to those who built them, but to worshippers of the dark, the knights blessed, who subsequently migrated to Rak Tidka, yes? I gave you Rhaegar, like, not a deep voice earlier, and I've given him, like, a deeper voice. Indeed. 'Twas beneath the shade brought from Ratika Greatwoods that they finally found sanctuary. I don't think that was the voice I gave him, but it sounds kind of inquisitive enough that I think it kind of hits a mark. Often many times did Ulmor make spurious overtures of friendship unto them. But they are no fools. The Exarch knows full well that Yasholta, in her seclusion, doth labour to learn all she may of the blessed and their past. 'Tis why he sent us here, I now see. The tablet of which he spoke, not doubt a proveth glimpse into the history that she so yearneth to comprehend. Well then, we better hurry up and find it. Alright. I'm sure he's alright, by the way. I'm sure he is. He's probably fine. He's a funny character. For people that don't know him, he's a funny character. He claims that his job is he juggles on a dock for a living. I'm like pretty certain he's pulling my leg, but I don't know for sure. So I don't know. Search your surroundings with the tablet and move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target in areas. I mean, you could do it. Like, it's not an unfathomable thing to do. Well, Rhaegar. Were the tables of fragments of holy scriptures, 'twould most assuredly rest here on the altar. Yet this would, I presume, also have been where the blessed placed the font of seeing used practice of their faith. Wherever they would have set their table. Thancred, what's going on, buddy? Can anyone tell me where this infernal tablet even looks like? What this infernal tablet looks like? What, Min? I can barely see my hand in front of my face. If only for that if only that torch were a little closer. Pass. Pass. Are you still here? I thought you left. I thought you didn't want spoilers. What are you passing? Psst. It's free real estate. Is it on the... Wait, what's that? Pass. You've located the Time Worn tablet. Sick. Sick. Within the altar thou sayest. Sorry, one second there. Right. Just checking some shit. Just checking some shit. Oh, look at this fashion leader. Pass. Pass. No explanation on pass. Game Pass? You buying Game Pass on Xbox? You PlayStation gamer? Naught escapeth thine eyes. That was the sort of voice I gave him. Thou'd seem this is indeed the tablet we seek. Curious. These engravings predict the Knights Blessed. If I'm not mistaken, they outwit the script of the ancient empire of Ronka, whose capital once stood in the midst of what they're now Rakatiki. 'Twill be no small matter of deciphering them. A fine gift for our seeker of truth. 'Tis plain the ex-arch understands your shelter only too well. But come, let us quit this place and make ready for our journey into the woods. Alright. Oh, nice, level up. Makes me think of Pronto. I think most people's favourite character from 15's main cast probably would have been Ignis. But I like them all. Each to your own, though. Each to your own. Aha! I've come up with a new recipe. Rhaegar is ready to leave. I had a joke the other... because it's in my head. I might as well just say it. I had a joke that I posted to my friends the other day in our, like, Final Fantasy 14 chat group. And I said, you know, if Ignis was a part of wrestling, he'd probably go, aha, a new recipe. And it was a horrible joke. But when I thought of it, it made me laugh. And at least one person was like, it's pretty good. So if you like that, then you're trash, just like me. Rhaegar is ready to leave, but not first offering a piece of advice. Oh, man. Ere we depart, there is a custom of the Knights Blessed, which I do feel compelled to audicate. As one might expect, you deem light to be abhorrent, and everything it touches befooled. Thus, do you take the utmost pains to protect all they can from its taint, including their very names. To speak plain, it is their belief of the blessed that one's own name must ne'er be uttered in light or everlasting day. Yet this commandment precludeth not the use of another's. Thus do parents protect their children, and in rare cases masters their disciples. What? So it is that Yasholta Haf taketh the name of Master Matoya, least would offend them. I bid you speak not her true name in the blessed presence. With that in mind, let us speak with the guard who keepeth vigil at the Great Wood border. I think he just says, like, your shelter will be going under the name of Matoya, basically, because they believe, like, you shouldn't use your actual name in the light, because the light's bad. Can I fly here? Oh, I can fly here. Sick. Nothing like flying. Well met, traveller. What business brings you here? I've got this wet wipe that needs delivering. Yes, of course. Right away. No one will have a stinky bum bum when I'm done. What kind of hero is this?
No matter how far he goes, man cannot resist looking back on the path he has walked. The untold stories and secrets of the past can be more alluring than the promise of tomorrow.
It's a pretty cool place.
So he braves the forests of Raktika.
I think one of the coolest... Sorry. One of the coolest things...
to which all seekers of hidden truths are inevitably drawn.
About Bringers is that the change in scenery. The change in the scenery. You know how like every sort of area is like distinctively different from the last? Where if you look at like some of the other places, right? You'll have like multiple zones that kind of look similar. Like Ishgard had like what, 2 forest zones. Ishgard, which was snowy, and then the snowy Corfus place. And then it also had the Sky Island. That was very big. And then what did Stormbreaker have? It was all very Eastern inspired. Where like Shadowbringers is just like it's just like, hey, we got a purple forest. We got a big fairyland. We got this big crystal like town place. Like it's like it's the crystarium, you know, big town place. Then we got like this forest that's just like, you know, like very traditional fantasy foresty looking. It's really cool.
Vast though these woods may be, they are, by and large, uninhabitable. Not so the swamps of Cydia, however, whose sparse foliage permitted man a foothold.
Don't you dare hold my feet. How you doing, Garlemald? It's not Garlemald, he's thingy. But he is that guy, yeah, you know who he is.
Lands must remain beyond our grasp.
Emmett.
Go forth, conquer, rule.
I don't like that. That's very Empire.
Forgive me. A sudden pang of nostalgia for those halcyon days. Exploring virgin territories, subjugating primitive peoples, all for the glory of Garlemald.
If you've brought your ivory standard, I'll be happy to tell you where to stick it.
Nice.
Can we not simply take a moment to enjoy the view together? Or would you rather I spied on you from the shadows? Much more of this, and I may very well begin to regret my show of good faith.
If you really want to stay, then help us fight.
No, I think not. I am an observer, nothing more.
No. Didn't take the deal.
Shielded by the shadows of these boughs, I feel the light's presence most keenly. To accompany you is taxing enough, To fight is out of the question.
I will suffer your company if I must, but not your commentary.
Oh, yeah, he can walk around with us, but he's not allowed to talk. Why are we even, like, letting this dude hang out? What's going on, Emmett? What is it now? Oh, something. Oh, very well. I will humor you this once. You may consider this my latest act of good faith. Come on, then. What is it you wish to know? Why choose this form here in the first? Well, well, what a curious question. Mortal flesh is but a vessel into which we Ascians pour the elixir of our souls. Moulding is as fits the occasion. Or not, if we so choose. Beer for the thirst. The fucking car came out of nowhere. Like, I don't know. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, if you're still here, Cartamon. If you're still here. Which I don't think you would be, but if you are. Something I think is worth mentioning. The Final Fantasy 15-14 event's going on, the cross event. X. And that's on till Monday. So that's on for another 3 days. And then that event's like, that's done. And we don't know when it will pop up again. So if you want that car, a new haircut and some stuff, you need golden saucer like coins. So that might be a bit, but also like if you want to do the event, yeah, you've only got until Monday to do it, so just worth mentioning. Be it for a year or millennia, I prefer to retain the same from you until my duty is done. So after arriving here in the first, I fashioned some hapless body into the man you see before you. Though as your friend over there can attest, there are those of us who forgo such alterations. But ever the rash one, La Habrea, jumping from vessel to vessel, never heeded the toll it took on him. Yeah, doing a Rhaegar. 'Tis plain our Ascian counterpart mannereth the following whatsoever. Maneth the following whatsoever. Wheresoever we lead. Were it otherwise, you would suffer the overabundance of light in these woods. Verily, it's perideth every corner. I don't know. So as long as the Light Warden remaineth, the Sin Eaters shall be free to prey upon these lands without success. If naught is done, 'tis but a matter of time before the blessed succumb. Yeah. 2 years passed. A swarm of Sin Eaters did lay west unto the largest settlement, killing a great many of their priests in doing so. Though some few did survive, they knew not how to go on. Wayward souls in want for guiding hands. For a mercy your shelter hath provided that which they sorely needed. And they have since endeavoured to restore their homes. And Finifer shall we bend our steps on Fort Gon. Alright, okay, we're going forward. I really like the music here. Which you're not going to hear now. But the one with the lady, you know, and she like starts going. That one, it sounded really good. I liked it. I don't have memory of music, but I know when I hear something. You know? I think I only actually have like 2 areas left. No, not that. Get off that. No, get off of it. I want this. 90 miles north. Let's quickly go grab whatever that is. It's 19 miles north, so I just want to grab it. And then it's northeast. There it is, there it is, there it is. I gotcha. I bet this area is massive. A lot of the expansion areas really are big though. Like most of them are like, yeah, there's a couple things going on here with bonus XP as well. The whole reason I grabbed that is just so that was fun. So in Aether Currents, it is here, and I can see what we have and haven't done. And you can see like we haven't done these two. This one is the one where, if people want to sort of remember, if you watched us do it before, this is where I said about, well, this is where all the posh people live, basically. But I said like, oh, it kind of reminds me of Kefka and whatnot, even though I've not played 6. And then this is the desert, which LSA is where we met. LSA, that's where we met. Alphanode is the posh people place. So, yes. Also has the Honeybee Inn in it, the posh place. The Honeybee Inn. Like the one from 7. Actually, it has the Hive here, but the Honeybee Inn is 7.
I see little sign of recent activity, nor hath any meaningful progress been made with the reconstruction.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Mayhap Y'shtola sought shelter elsewhere. Come, let us quit this place.
Now, surround them!
This isn't good. This isn't good by any means.
These Sin-Eaters, they're not like the others.
We're not Sin Eaters, bro.
There's a reason for that. Lower your weapons, please. We mean you no harm.
How is it they can speak?
It's a Sin-Eater trick. They mean to kill us all.
No. Kupo? Kupo?
That will seem a lot less amusing when we are forced to kill them.
Yeah, I got to go with the Kupo.
Oh, for the love of... I had hoped that by accompanying you, we might come to understand one another. But all I have come to understand is that you have a knack for inflaming the natives. You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me. And so, I retire to the shade.
Alright, bye-bye.
Good luck.
Bye-bye. What an asshole, right? They're gonna freak out about that.
Did you see that one disappear?
I think I preferred La Habrea.
Hey, it's Y'shtola.
Enough. Runar, report.
Master Matoya. We apprehended them as you ordered, but are you certain these are Sin-Eaters?
The intense light of the ether I saw was unmistakable. If not Sin-Eaters, then what?
Tis passing queer that Y'shtola should mistake us for the enemy, is it not?
Yeah, she is blind though, so.
Mayhap it hath been too long since last she beheld the radiance of thine ether. Master Matoya, hath time truly made strangers of us?
Nay, I recognize you, Urianger, Thancred. And this is Minfilia of the First, of whom you spoke before.
Just so. And knowing as thou must that we come in peace, might I prevail upon thee to have thy comrades lower their arms?
First explain this other presence in your company. The one I know not. There is but one manner of creature in this world whose ether is suffused with such an abundance of light.
Mine apologies, Master Matoya, but thou art mistaken. Before thee standeth our dearest comrade, the truest hero among us.
Yeah,
Though she
me.
is but recently arrived here in the First, not one but two Light Wardens have already perished by her most puissant hand.
Yeah, I kind of kill him, you know. I'm kind of like a killer, bro.
Cannot be.
Oh, well, I did it, though. Like, I just, like, it was like, one was like 4 hours ago. You truly fought me a Sin Eater? How could you?
Master Matoya?
Lower your weapons.
She's got like a nice Lulu coat thing going on, you know? Man, Lulu had a pretty sweet dress. The weird thing about her dress, though, is like the lower side of it was like all belts. It was weird. The belt bit was, it was cool, but like, you know, like it wouldn't have kept its form.
Forgive us this hostile welcome. Come. I would give you a proper introduction to Raktika and its people.
And the music just kicked straight in. Well, you stole her? You've been busy since arriving in the First, I gather. But I would hear the tale of your traverse in more suitable surroundings. With Fort gone yet to be rebuilt, the Knights Blessed have made their home in the settlement of to the northeast. I will await you at its entrance. Follow the path through yonder gate, and you will find me soon enough. I can't even like replicate Yasholta's voice to any degree. I mean, not that I could really replicate any of their voices to a proper degree, but like I don't have like a full grasp on how I could even get a voice that's... The issue is like once there's more than like 2 female characters that I need to do voices for, it becomes so weird. And you know, I mean, Alisaie's not here right now, but I don't want to give her Alisaie's voice. There you are. I was beginning to worry, much like the Twelve's Wood, that this forest has yet a way of dealing with those who stray too far from the beaten path. But I digress. Let me show you home to the Knights Blessed. Okay. Let me show you this way. Let's go. I could make her a fashion girl. Or not a fashion girl. Like, you know, like that. Hey. Like a mean girl? I don't know if that's what you'd call it. Because the film Mean Girls. Let me attune this Aether. Oh. I have finally won with the stone!
Slitherbow is the largest of the blessed settlements. They worship no gods, instead revering darkness itself.
Ah, sick.
It is a curious kind of faith, but one which has granted them the strength to persevere in the wake of the flood.
What am I looking at? Oh, I'm not looking at anything. My phone was being weird, and I'm like, what's going on with that?
I hope you weren't expecting a grand feast by way of welcome.
Oh, yeah,
They are
bloody well
simple
was.
people.
Well, but go out and fucking murder some boar or something then. I'm here to eat. Go out of your way for me.
Now, I would hear of your travels away from prying ears. Come.
Fucking call me a sin eater, then don't give me no meal. Where's my mead? Where is my mead?
I see. And now you seek the Light Warden of Raktika.
Yeah. Kind of taking them out one by one, you know.
After I arrived in the first, I too relied upon the Crystal Exarch for guidance. But his penchant for secrecy and the telling of half-truths soon lost him my trust. And thus did I strike out on my own. My
Yeah,
work
he's
eventually
weird, isn't
led
he?
me here to the forest, which I've come to know like the back of my hand. I cannot say with certainty where your quarry is hiding, but I am confident I can narrow the search.
Well, go on then.
Some few thousand years ago, this forest stood at the heart of the Empire of Ronka. A great many relics of that civilization can still be found to the east in Ixmaya. Or rather, could be found, were the area not fiercely guarded. Ixmaya, you see, is home to a tribe of warriors whose lineage is said to date back to the time of the Empire. Any attempt to enter their territory is met with lethal force. They offer no warnings, and suffer no trespasser to escape.
Yeah, but they got some sick shoes, right?
Needless to say, my every attempt to survey the area has been thwarted.
I really like this, like, design on this as well.
Mayhap the Warden hideth there, full knowing none may approach it for fear of these protectors.
As for the tablet, I find the timing of its discovery suspiciously convenient. If I did not know better, I would think someone was trying to curry favor with me. Regardless, it will take time to decipher these writings. Yet I would not be at all surprised if they somehow held the key to entering Ixmaya unmolested. The Exarch has a nose for serendipity.
If there is aught I can do to assist thee in unraveling their secrets, thou needst only ask.
Thank you, Urianger. I may well take you up on that offer.
Oh, may well. May
While
well.
set to work, might I suggest you take a tour of the city?
Oh, yeah, I'll do it.
Should you be in any doubt as to the importance of your role as the Warrior of Darkness, the people here will surely cure you of it.
Oh, my goodness.
I must say, Stola, while most of us have struggled to come to terms with our altered circumstances, you seem to have adapted rather well.
Lest you forget, Master Matoya and I dedicated our lives to uncovering the truth which hides at the heart of our world. Though separate, the fate of this reflection is nevertheless bound to that of our home. That I would be daunted by such an invaluable opportunity is absurd.
Man, she get mad.
But what of you, Thancred? Could it be that you are still struggling to come to terms with the nature of your young companion?
My struggles are none of your concern. Quite why you would speak thus and in this company, I do not know. Perhaps you left more of yourself back in the source than I assumed. If you'll excuse me.
The belt around his neck is really weird. I just looked at it, right? But it never, like, feeds through here and goes round. And now that I've noticed it, I can't really unsee it.
He understands that I'm not the same. That I'm not her.
Understands, perhaps, but does not accept. The question being whether he ever will.
Gotta go move my car.
And whether you will, more importantly. As difficult as your circumstances may be, they are yours, not his. 'Tis you and you alone who bears ultimate responsibility for your life. But you need not make any hard choices now. Why not go and get some fresh air, clear your head?
We're basically, what I mean is we're gonna take a little break after this for a moment so I can go move my car and then we'll be back. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Enjoy the away screen, people. Hopefully you'll get some of the good clips and not some of the shit clips. Number one shit clip. You know? Okay. I'll be back. Feel free to get like a sandwich or something. I don't know. Because I'll be like maybe a few minutes. Circles and he's unable to do anything about it. He's just like, oh, I gotta pay. Oh, no, I've gotta pay. And at that point, I might just get rid of all the houses and just draw it out. Just see how long it takes him to naturally go bankrupt collecting 200. Oh no, Mario! You put your balls in my spaghetti! Oh, fuck you, Luigi. If I ever do get a sponsorship, I want it to be something really embarrassing. Like, I come out on stream, and I'm like, if you're like me, you can't get it hard. You're gonna need a little help. Well, I got the product for you. It's me! Hey, girls. You know, I can do that too. Oh, fuck! I'm shit with a guitar. But I can play this song. This song's really good. This one's really good. It goes like this. Hi, I'm Jonathan, age 25, and yes, I love to clean the toilets. The dirtier it is, the better for me, honestly. I like to take before and after photos and post them on my Instagram. Near the beginning of the stream, because there's a B level, and Tress came in and she goes, do you know bees invented twerking? What a fucking entrance. What an entrance to the stream. I went downstairs, ready to move the car. What do I get? Don't worry, don't need to move it now. Jesus. I'm like, well, no, come on, I'm down now. They've already fucked off. Taking someone else's car, Jesus. Can't believe this. This shit's bullshit. I was ready. I was prepared. I told people to go make a sandwich or some shit. I said, go fucking go buy a fucking factory and brew your own beer because it's gonna take a while for me to get back. Jesus. Now people have like 16 microbreweries and I'm already back and they're not fucking ready. Your stroll is done, staring off into the distance, lost in thought. I am indeed not indifferent to Thancred's troubles. Nevertheless, if he will not apologize for I will not apologize for holding him to a higher standard. After all these years, he has ever been a man of considerable resolve. And that is what I continue to expect. Though it hurtens me to know that some of us remain ourselves in spite of our present circumstances. I can but imagine how Alice and Alphinaud have changed since arriving here in the first. Change is part of life. But, we can but hope it's changed for the better. Perhaps you should be concerned with how you've changed. Hey, change is part of life. You're right. And after an untoward remark to Thancred, no doubt he thinks I changed for the worst. I will have to speak with him later. Returning to the matter at hand, I really must begin work on deciphering this tablet. In the meantime, perhaps you should take a look around Sliverborough. If there's anything you need, pray speak to Ronar at the plaza. Alright. I hope no one went off to go get pregnant during the time I was gone. Because I'm sorry to tell you that if you did, you wouldn't have shit your baby out by the time I got back. I know you thought it was just going to be, you know, you're just going to manage, but nope. I don't know why, but I really like the term shit the baby out. Like, it's always like the best go-to. And you might disagree, but you're wrong, so shut up. I don't care. Eat my ass. Welcome, friend. Welcome. My apologies for the less than hospitable greeting earlier. Tell me, what is your name? Where do you hail? From the Crystallarium. I see. And this tablet you've brought may help us find the Light Warden here in Ratika? Well, you are welcome to stay with us for as long as you need. Come, let me show you around. Oh, my fucking foot is itchy. Itchy feet. Like happy feet, but they need scratching. Would it be alright if I joined you? Of course, of course. Anything for our guests of our dearest Master Matoya. Thank you. She means a great deal to the Knight Blessed, doesn't she? To the Knights Blessed. If not for her, we'd have all perished in the Great Fire. With our priests slain and our home in ruin, we were at the mercy of sin eaters. It was she who drove them back, and with her sage guidance, we were able to rebuild. Before long, she became a central figure in our community, a great oak with whose shadow may have came to find solace. That is not to say that that there was not those hesitant to grant our outsider such authority, myself included. Perhaps it is the smile in her eye when she sparks of the sunless sea. I feel whole again. Now that she is with us, and I have no doubt that others feel the same. She is much the part of a Knight's Blessed in any of us, and we are grateful for all she does in service of in the dark. But you did not hear this from me, yes? Now, you should know that there are certain customs that we ask guests to adhere to as long as they reside in Sliverborough. You show, to show reverence to the dark? In a word, yes. But fear not, it's not too involved. Let us begin with something simple. Follow me. No, I don't want to skip the scene. No, no, no. Oh, man. One of the things I guess I can say... I mean, I got loads of... I can say anything I want. It's my channel. I can let information leave whenever I want it to. But one of the games... Because I briefly spoke about doing the horror games. One of the games I wanted to sort of look at doing for horror stuff was something I saw recently, which I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I've never seen it before or heard of it, but it looked weird and obscure, and I thought, oh, that'd be fun to like play, because then maybe like some people would go like, oh, what is this, and join in. But I then had to decide, oh, can't play it, because there's a scene in the game where there's a lady on a bed, and it shows everything. Like, the whole downstairs. And I didn't want to do that. Now, the game it's a horror shooter. And it's not like a sexual game at all either. I don't know why they put that in. I don't know why they did. Honestly, it's weird. I don't know why they put it in. But if you want to look it up, it's called Nocturne. And it's like a dual pistol... weird shooty survival horror game, like old survival horror game. I think it's freeware now, because it's so like old. But I never played it. I watched like a channel do a review on it, and all the way up until that point in the video, I was like, oh, I might do this then, because this looks weird and janky and stupid. And then nope, can't do that on Twitch. Should you see any of our people come to this chamber, they have likely returned from a journey beyond the borders of Ratika. We use the water stored here to cleanse ourselves of the light's impurity. A simple and perhaps peculiar custom, but it is one of our most important. Would you two kneel for just a moment that I might rid you of the light's impurity? I've kneeled. I'm always kneeling, baby. Ew! Ew! Somebody weed on me! As Rurar lightly sprays you with water, your skin begins to tingle. It was sparkling water. And with that, you have been cleansed with the light's blighted touch. And with that, you have been cleansed with the light's blighted touch. Sorry. How do you feel? The voices, man. Sometimes, you know, you just lose them and then you're like, ah, shit, I lost them. I'm not sure, to be honest. Not refreshed exactly, but I do feel different. Has this water been treated in some way? It is a collection of piss. Shut up. That is horrible. Oh, it's so horrible. Mixed with popping candy. To give it that fizz. Oh my god. Only blessed by our priests. So yes, it's been blessed. They are practiced in the arcane arts. As such, it is said their prayers imbue the water with a faint, dark energy. A prickling sensation. No one has ever spoke of such a reaction before. I wouldn't say it was an unpleasant sensation, but I too felt something strange. The dark aspect of this water should have no discernible effect unless... By the gods, Master Matoya was right. You are sin eaters. Ha, I jest. When you felt what you felt was likely no more than the chill of the water. Perhaps now would be a good time for you to acquaint yourselves with the people of Sliverbra. For that, I must teach you the customary greeting. Alright. Alin Tuta. In the language of Ranka, it is one of the several ways one might say good evening. The word is not safe as it once was, and the greeting lets us quickly discern friend from foe. If there's a handshake or gesture we should know too. Is there a handshake or gesture we should know too? Yeah. I would hate to offend anyone. Yes. It goes like this. You need not worry. Merely speak the word Alin Tuta, and they will know you as a friend of the blessed. I will await your return here. Now go. They are likely to be heartened by your knowledge of our ways. They are like to be heartened. Sorry. With chat mode, say Alin Tuta. Whoops, doodle. I clicked off. I gotta click over here and go to say. And then... Please. Make sure you say the correct words. Oh, bitch! Those words are not the correct words. Let's see, it's Alien Tuta. The elderly woman smiles warmly. Why warmly? It's weird. Warmly? Why doesn't she smile, you know, like coldly or, you know, like body temporally? Ah, a newly come traveller. Alin Chassi, and welcome to Sliverbro. You must forgive us. We seem strangely reserved. We are quiet and, Tactrum people. Okay. Silent and serene as the sunless sea. The quiet makes it easy to discern the presence of eaters and other dangers here in the woods. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. What a song. Good old hula notes. Good old hula notes. I don't know whether this... I was thinking of doing a San Andreas playthrough, but then like talks of that like possible remaster came out, and if that is true, then maybe I should be waiting, right? Alin Chassi, welcome friend. I'll take it you remain in the woods for some time, yes? Be wary of these woods. You will find poison in near everything you see. But fear not. Our medicine tea will keep you healthy. Ask and it is yours. I don't know. I mean, like, obviously, you know, any game could have a remake coming around the corner. There could be a remake of, I don't know. I was going to give a really stupid example, but then I was like, I don't know. How comes there's no... How comes, like, they need to really make Time Splitters more accessible, right? Who doesn't want time splitters on their like Steam account or shit? I don't know. Well, actually, no, because I don't know if it would work the same on PC. But like, I just want it somewhere, man. Time splitters was sick. Everyone was so kind and gracious. I was nervous at first, but already I'm starting to feel at home. There's still so much I have to learn about the Knights Blessed, but the faith and strength of strength of will is nothing short of inspiring. I can see how they've built such a thriving community. No, not you, Manphilia. Not you. I want to speak to Boy. Judging by the glint in Renar's eye, there is more for you to learn about the Civil War. Stop. 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 No yawning. Bad yawns. You are returned. Very good. No doubt you were glad. They were glad for your company. It has been too long since we've had visitors. Remember, if you had any questions or if there's anything you need, do not hesitate to ask. Do I have anything? I don't think I do. Speaking of which, we must arrange food and lodging for your stay. As friends of Master Matoya, we cannot ask for payment, but if you would be willing to lend a hand... I'd rather not. It'd be my pleasure, baby. I'd rather not seems such a dickish thing to say to people you don't know. We are fortunate indeed to play host to such a generous soul. The task I have in mind is simple enough. All I ask is that you take a jug of water, the crops. Take a jug and water the crops in the square. Sorry, not a jug of water, a jug and water. Different context. May I help too? You would break your back picking up the jar. Give it a go though. Let's see how far you get. Of course, one of you can do the filling, and the other the watering. Speak with Ursabel when you have finished. She will be relieved to hear the crops have been tended to. While you take care of that, I will see to your room and a warm meal. Alright. I wonder what kind of meal it's going to be. Alright then. I'll fill, you water. Fucking stupid fetch quests. This was one of the only jugs I could find which was small enough to lift, but I'm afraid there's a crack in the bottom. You'll need to hurry to the garden before the water leaks out. Take the jug of water to the square before the contents leaks out. You will only have 45 seconds to complete the task. Should you fail, return to Mephilia and try again. Go, 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 go. Go, Sheilin, go, Sheilin, go. Remember that? Go, ninja, go, ninja, go. Go, ninja, go, ninja, go. If people don't know what I'm talking about. That was the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing. Where they would say, go, ninja, go, ninja, go. You have watered half of the plot. Fetch another jug of water to take care of the rest. Where did that even come from? Was that ice? What was the guy, the fucking the guy did Ice Baby? What was his name? It was that guy, right? I've only got 30 seconds this time. What was his name? His name was, like Bitch Boy or something. What was his name? Wasn't... Oh, fuck. What was his name? Jeez, I'm blanking like crazy here. My mind went Ice Cube, but Ice Cube's someone else, right? Ice Cube's the actor rapper, and he was just like a failed rapper. that made a lot of money. Who was the... Ice, baby. Vanilla Ice. Ah. Vanilla Ice, yes. Ice Cube's a different dude, right? Yeah. Okay, I thought there was a rapper called Ice Cube. Why was his name Ice Cube? Why? Oh. Ah. Vanilla Rice. Fucking hell. What a comedian. Whoa, you got feathers on your butt. Well met, travellers. I've observed you earlier speaking with the others. Have you need of anything? You watered the crops? Ah, my apologies for not noticing sooner. I have been rather distracted of late. Watering the crops was always Tadoya's duty, but she's no longer with us. We have since taken to sharing the duty, though never with guests. You are most kind. Is there anything else we can help you with, we can do to help? We could plan something if you'd like. There is no need. The plot is small. It is true, but it provides us with enough to survive. We ask for no more. You just make a bigger plot, like I don't know. I don't know how you manage. Have the blessed not considered leaving? Life would surely be easier almost anywhere else. Yeah, but this is their home. I can understand why you might say that, but this is the easiest path. But the easiest path is not always the right one. Yeah. Tell me, do you know our history? How our faith came to be? Yes, I believe so. The Knights Blessed was initially formed by those who lost their homes in the wake of the flood. What began as an occasional gathering of survivors eventually grew into a community, which ultimately decided to strike out on its own in the Ratika Greatwoods. I see. You read your history. But there is a history that is told and lived there is a history that is told and no one that is lived. Like so many in those times. Jesus, the first of the Knights Blessed lost everything. Their homes, their loved ones, all they held dear. To make matters worse, none could say what became of the souls, those that lost to the flood when their bodies were reborn as sin eaters. The people were without answer, without hope. Their gods have drowned long with everything else. It seems that nothing was beyond the reach of the light. Why can't we be friends? Don't stop singing. But soon we realized that where there is light there must be darkness. And in the truth they found new faith, a belief that the soul of the departed could yet find peace beyond those burning skies in the sunless sea above. That is why we pray. For the safe passage of wayward souls onto the blessed black abyss. For the return of the night. That we might someday look upon the kingdom of heavens with our own eyes. We remain in these woods for the self-same reasons our founders first chose them. That is when we lead. That we may lead lives of simplicity, with the shade of the trees as a constant reminder of our fate. With so many seeking paradise in Ulmore, it's refreshing to find people who value a humbler existence. You are kind to say so. Many consider our way of life foolish, and so it must seem to those who yet cling to their worldly possessions. Sorry, I'll do that one again. And it must seem to those who yet cling to their worldly possessions. In times such as these, where everything can be taken away in an instant, it is too easy to lose sight of why we fight to go on living. It's not to hold fast to material things, but to hold those who went before us in our hearts, to keep alive the legacy that they have left us. This must do for them. This we must do for them, our children and generations yet unborn. To keep their legacy alive. Yes. To keep the legacy alive. To eat a lot of cake. What's time? Oh, it's like 7. It's like 7. You can tell because it says in the corner 7. Oh my. Alright. One second. Boop boop. Oh, look at that, doing their cool bike shit. Last but nothing forgotten, Renar has more work to be done. Done tending to the crops already. Very good. It should not be long before your room is ready. Renar. Runra. Runra. Rura. Rura. In the woods? Sin Eaters. I fear they may have the touch. Where? Where? In the grove to the southwest. For mercy, they've yet to wander any closer to Slivbroth. Slivbroth? Then we have no need to engage. Inform the guard that no one is to set foot outside the village until they have moved on. But sir, what of Tordilia's heartstone? It must be retrieved before the service. Oh shit. Of all the times for sin eaters to appear. Are you just gonna leave them alone? Under normal circumstances, we would not hesitate in striking the beasts down. But if they indeed have the touch, I would not risk corrupting one of our own. What was it you said about the stone? A few days passed. Tordilia, a child of the Knights Blessed, was slain by the Sin Eaters. We succeeded in retrieving her body, but in our haste we failed to notice her necklace was gone. Strung to it was a pendant of jade, a heartstone. All of the Knights Blessed are given such a stone at birth. It is the most valuable possession one can own. It is a custom to present the heartstone of the deceased at the funeral as an offering to the heavens, but now... What if What if I could find it for you? I have experience fighting Sin Eaters, and the light's corruption does not touch me like it does others. Master Matoya called you Minfilia, did she not? You are truly the Minfilia descendant from the Oracle? Even so, I dare not ask you to risk your life for the blessed. I understand how you feel, but I can't stand by knowing that people are in need, and I can help. Please, let me do this. My God. Very well. But if the danger proves too great, you must retreat. I could never forgive myself if you were forced to hold a second service. If we were forced to hold a second service. Okay. I nearly forgot about Thancred. What if he returns before I do? Don't worry, I'll come with you. With me there, what could go wrong? Thank you. With you at my side, I'm certain we can deal with them in no time at all. Yeah. Go swiftly, and may the shadows keep you both. So what are we? We're like... This mission's level what? This mission's level what? 74. And I'm 75. Which means we're not even halfway yet. We're not even halfway through Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers is fucking long, bro. We've got nothing against it. It's just the issue is, since I'm not able to play it like every single fucking day, I'm having a real like tough time remembering like every single little bit of the story. I say every single little bit, but there's like a lot of like little bits and stories that tie together in these games, and I'm having trouble kind of remembering them because I'm playing it like, you know, at the beginning of a week, at the end of a week, at the beginning of a week, at the end of the week. And usually I just sort of like do a whole sort of week of it, and then it's like, boom, it's done, you know, like crap it out. Just really take a shit on it, you know. And that's not what I'm doing. Hopefully this sticks in my head. There, the Sin Eaters. Oh, hello. She's a strong one, right? Oh, I guess these aren't the strong ones. Ooh, scratching my belly. I guess, well, these ones have the touch, though, so you can tell by these ones. I was hoping it would only be one. There's no way we can search for the stone without defeating them first. Let's get to it. Perhaps we should split them up. Good idea. Ardra will run away while you handle the other. Ah! And she just runs off. Really, like, I don't think I needed to draw it. You needed to draw it away. Oh man, the song. The song's pretty good. Let it Dale. Dale. Isn't that a song? That's a song. I think it is. This thing's fucking me up. I really had to kill it before it murdered the shit out of me. Oh my. Oh, thank you. Thank you. What a champion. You see that? The red mage ran out of nowhere just to heal me. What a champion. Just out of nowhere. Just like, hey, I'm just letting you know, I'm coming to heal you. And it just came in and healed me. Like, jeez. What a sick person. They're fucking sick in the head. I tell you. Nah, they're cool. I like that. Sheilin. There you are. It's done, though I fear I was a bit careless. I'll do better next time, I promise. Are you alright? I'm fine, you needn't worry about me. More importantly, we have to find the Heartstone. They said it was made of jade, right? I'll search over there in the bush. Alright, well. Fucking shit. Got the beetle on me. Oh, this beetle doesn't nearly kill me. Unfortunately, I don't have the best armor. And because I don't have that, things kind of do the damage to me. And I could do what Tress said earlier, which is buy better gear. But there seems to be no trace of the Heartstone. But that seems like a smarter thing to do. More sensible way to play a game. And let's be fair, this is me. This is idiot plays. This is dumb piece of shit fuckboy plays. You brush away the leaves and uncover a brilliant green gem. I must tell my friend. Quick, quick. Did you have any luck? Yeah. It's beautiful. This has to be it. You know, Thancred always said that you were a woman of many talents, and I think I'm beginning to understand what he meant. I have much to learn if I'm ever to be even as half a hero that you are. The hero she was. Memphilia was not on equal levels to me, okay? I'm way better, so shut up. I'm sorry, forget I said anything. We should hurry back up to Sliverbrow. Renar and the others are probably worried. Memphilia, where have you been? Thancred's gonna be back. He's gonna be very worried. He's gonna be like, Memphilia, where were you? Very naughty girl. You're banned from playing on the Xbox. No, Thancred. I'm afraid so. No more Xbox for you. No, you can't ban me from the Xbox, Thancred. I just bought Battletoads. No more Battletoads for you. No. It has the rewind feature. Oh no, I could have actually beaten the game. Battletoads is brutal, man. Thank goodness you are safe. I had begun to fear the worst. Here, take this jade. This is the wrong jade, but I will take it nevertheless. By all that is dark, you found it. We can proceed with her service as planned. These blessed gems serve only to protect us in life. But to guide, not only to protect us in life, but to guide our spirits onto the sunless sea and the hereafter. Even should we be fallen to the seniors, as long as these gems are recovered, our souls are to be ensured peace in darkness. Alright. Runnar lets out a sigh of relief. Words fail to express my gratitude for this kindness you have done for the blessed. I insist that you and your friends attend to Tadia's service as honored guests. There is still much we must do to prepare, but please go and inform the others. It will be held in the darker. When you arrive, there should be an attendant present to explain the proceedings. Amen, Philip. Shilin and I learned so much about the Knights Blessed while you were away. And we helped them recover a lost heirloom in the woods. I know I wasn't supposed to leave, but they really needed our help. There were sin eaters and... As long as she accompanied you. But do try to be more careful. Your injuries could have been a lot worse. How did you... Let's just say a little bird told me. And it's telling me now that Shilin is business with us. Is something the matter? They've asked us to attend the service. Of course we'll go. It'll be held in the darker, is it? We'll take care not to be late, I promise. Look at those fairy wings on that chocobo. That's a cute chocobo too, man. That is a cute chocobo. I'd give that chocobo 2 pets. I give that chocobo 2 pets out of 5. Pat, 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 pat. That was free. 3 pets out of 5. Pat, pat. And an extra 2. That's 5 pets. Placid elder. The elderly woman hands you a candle. She then points over to a nearby corner where you might place it. It's the naughty corner. Nope. Nope. Saying goodbye, objective field. Go to the destination and cry.
It seemed only right that we show our faces. May we join you?
No.
Let us begin.
Alright. Sit back, relax, get ready. We're all going to a service today. What'd you do today, Ethan? I went to a funeral.
I thank you all for coming to pay respects to our fallen daughter of the night. In the light, she was known as Todia, but in the dark, we shall remember her always as Menine. Let us each take a moment to offer her our prayers. We entrust her now to the night's sweet embrace. In darkness will she be free from pain and suffering, now and forevermore. May her soul find peace in the sunless sea of heaven, and in the love we bear for her in our hearts.
That vessel represents the night sky, the sunless sea of heaven.
Call upon you now, O bringer of shadow, to lead this gentle soul unto the sea. We call upon you, O warrior of darkness, to deliver her unto paradise everlasting.
I am told you assisted in the preparations for the service. On behalf of the Blessed, you have my sincerest thanks. The enduring legend of the Warrior of Darkness owes much to the traditions of these people. And none were more ardent in their faith than Todia. She would have been greatly moved by your presence.
So I got a couple options. This is I should have liked to have met her. You know I don't deserve such reverence. I'd like to have met her. Seems a bit nicer.
You might not deliver her to the heavens, but if you could deliver the night sky to her people, the real night sky, it would be the next best thing. Their prayers would finally be answered. They could gaze up at the firmament and see their ancestors in every twinkle of the stars. We cannot allow their hopes and dreams to drown in the light. We have to bring back the dark. If we don't, who will?
Oh my.
Forgive me, thinking of all those we have lost.
No, it's all right. We will bring back the dark.
Mayhaps sooner than later, in fact. Urianger and I have finished deciphering the tablet, and its contents were most illuminating. Let us reconvene in my chambers. We have much to discuss.
Let's do it. Man. It's crazy. It is crazy. Good, you're all here. Thanks to the Exarch's gift, our next course of action is now clear. So, Yasholta seems quite pleased with herself, but whether she's good or bad news to share remains to be seen. Please be spoken. It's not. Let me begin by first explaining the origins of this tablet. It initially believed that it might detail the history of the Church of the First Light. Much to my surprise, it dates back to the end of the Rokan Empire and was likely written under the direction of the reigning ruler. It was a time of strife, an unceasing war with neighbouring nations. With each passing day, they yielded more and more territory to their enemies. In their desperation, petitions for aid were sent out to their allies. This was one such petition. And you think that this ancient petition will somehow get us into Yak's Magia? Indeed we do. For etched into the tablet of methods, by which one proves themselves an ally of Rokan Empire. Provided we are able to decipher such instructions, we may entreat the ruin's protector to grant us safe passage. The problem, however, is I lack the resources to decipher them in their entirety. We have but one recourse. There exists a stone monument inscribed with ancient Rokan text and translations into a more modern dialect, which came into use after the fall of the Empire. I'm confident it will suit our purpose. Where can we find this monument? Here in Sita, quite close to Sliverbrow, in fact. The good news ends there, however. It is not in the possession of a rather radical. It is in the possession of a rather fraction of the Dark Worshippers, the children of the everlasting dark. If I am to study the monument, I must infiltrate their encampment. I have no intention of taking longer than absolute necessary, but I will nevertheless require time to transcribe the text I need. To ensure that I will have enough, I am afraid I ask that you and Thancred to assist me. And before you even ask, the answer is no. If we're to remain unseen, our group must be as small as possible. Alright, I'll stay here until you return. We won't be long. If anything should happen, you keep her safe. Then let us convene outside in the west of Sliverbrow, where the path diverges. Well, this is only 3 people. This isn't even like a whole 4-person thing, so I guess this isn't going to be like a dungeon or whatnot. It could be though. Could be. I'm not against it being a dungeon. Done. There's another person here. A samurai, I think. The encampment we seek is to the north, but it would be foolish to simply rush in. A guard has been posted at Cleric to keep watch over the children. Perhaps he has aught to share of their recent activity, but we must tread carefully. There is a chance we may encounter them along the way. Stay close and stay alert. I would avoid a confrontation if possible. They rejoice in dealing death to others, claiming that in doing so they cleanse the victims of sin and usher them into the sunless sea. I'd rather not sully my hands defending myself against madmen. Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, huh? Oh yeah, blessed watchman. So this guy's trying to kill people, huh? He's writing their name in his notes, dotting the I's with hearts, and then putting X's in the hearts where the eyes would be. That's a fucking weird thing. Unpack that in its entirety. Did he put slow on me? Jesus. What up, Watchman? I see you. I see that. I see that. Don't act like I didn't see it. I saw it. Oh my god. Sorry. By the blessed dark. Thank goodness you're unharmed. We would have arrived sooner, but we would have arrived sooner. But we had a rather unwelcome visit from the children. You're an acquaintance of Master Matoya. Then my apologies. The children have been acting strange of late, so I thought to take a closer look. I was careless. Strange. Strange. What have you seen? At first there seemed to be nothing out of the ordinary. Usual gathering of ingredients for poisons and flora and fauna. But then I took notice of the venomous spiders. They've been breeding them in much generous numbers. It's as if they're planning something. Any ideas to what? It could be anything, really. If it means the end of the blessed, nothing would be too cruel or violent for them. But perhaps we could use their present preoccupation with spiders to our advantage. If we were to introduce a threat to their nests, where they keep them, the children who have been compelled to save them, bees, for example, are a natural predator of spiders. Set them loose in the nests, and we'll see what our opportunity to sneak into their encampment. What a mischievous plan. I like it. With a bit of smoke, we should be able to subdue a few colonies long enough to secure their hives. Have you anything in mind to use? We should have smoke bombs in the outpost just over there. Then it's settled. Grab a few smoke bombs from the outpost and search for the beehives. I imagine the bees won't take too kindly to your visit, but once they're knocked out, take the beehives and bring them back here. 2 will suffice, I should think. Great. Not only am I fucking with people now I'm fucking with bees. Those poor bees, what did they do to deserve this, huh? Thancred just doesn't give a shit about the bees. No one gives a shit about the bees. And it's sad. More people need to care about bees, people. If we don't look after the bees, who's gonna? Well, it won't be me. Terrible comedy. It's not even comedy. It's just like shitty pun. I don't even know if it's a pun because it's not a play on words. Is it a play on words? I don't know if it's a play on words. It was bad. Anyway, that's all it was. Well, who would know that though? It wouldn't be me. Fuck off. Fuck off trying to do your shit like that. Am I gonna have to fight the swarm? Level 74 bees. Level 74 bees. How did these bees become more powerful than like a lot of shit? There's cactars that are less powerful than those bees. You know? Whee! I love jumping off things. Whee! Excuse me. Whee! Ooh, 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 whee! Yeah, eat shit and die. I think that's what Duke Nukem says, right? Eat shit and die. Duke Nukem's never been that decisive. It's just a fucking womanizer. That's like the one thing that Duke Nukem is, right? It's just fucking womanizer. They never like really went much past that. They didn't think his character needed any more developing than the womanizing part. What does he do? Hey, womanizers. That's good enough. Ship the game. I ate shit. I always like the I came here to chew ass and spit bubblegum and kick bubblegum. And I'm bored out of ass. Something like that. The chew, because, you know, chew ass. The chew ass part is really funny. It's one of the classic jokes as well. Haha, imagine chewing ass. Ass isn't chewy. The guard returned to Sliverbro, but not before offering his thanks. For what the Beehive's Thancred and I were successful in acquiring what we need. How did you fare? Yeah, I got him. This is more than enough. The children are certain to be displeased. Let us hurry before the bees begin to stir. Sure, this is a really shitty thing to do, you know. The children's settlement is over in the west. A place they call Woven Oath. According to the guard, there is an airway part from the entrance which leads to the spider's nest. If the fates are kind, the way will be clear. They all get to walk off together, but Sheilin just has to like journey off on her own. Man. Kinda sucks, right? Poor Sheilin doesn't get to spend any time with her friends. Except for when they want to talk to her about them doing something. She never just gets to walk around with them. I'd love to see a little montage of Sheilin, Tataru, and like Alice just out on a girls' date, you know, a girls' night out. Just having like a, you know, going out, having a look around, buying a coffee and a cake. That'd be fucking sick. But no, she just has to constantly fight shit. Poor Sheilin doesn't get a fucking day off. Up there is an airway. Do you see it? It's a bit far, perhaps. Sorry. It's a bit far, perhaps, but we should be able to toss the bag through. Though, we should probably loosen the ropes, keeping it closed. Right, yeah, loosen the ropes, keep it closed enough that if it falls open when it lands inside, wait, we should probably loosen the ropes, keeping it closed enough that it falls open when it lands inside. May I do the honors? That should do it. Now we wait. What is that? Bees! Find the abyss, they're everywhere. Help! Someone help! We have to save the spiders. It sounds like our plan is working. Still, it's not quite like it is quite likely they were not all drawn away from their posts. If it should come to blows with the children, I'll see to it that any signs of struggles are concealed. Failing that, I'll create a distraction to buy your shelter more time. If you should come to blows with the children, I'll see that any signs of struggles are concealed. Failing that, I'll create a distraction to buy your shelter some more time. Dude, we're gonna go beat up the children. Should anyone get past me, it fails. Should anyone get past me, it falls to you to guard her. Your concern is appreciated, but I surely doubt it will come to that. Yeah, well, it probably will come to that, so. Why do I get the feeling you enjoy the idea of loafing about, bored in the shadows? Come now, Thancred. The shadows are a fitting place for the Warrior of Darkness. And now, if you both are ready... Oh my. This might be the last mission of the night, because I might be getting a little bit tired. I was hoping we'd have a dungeon to finish the night off with. Like really soon, but like, I don't know, dude. I don't want to go in half-baked. You know? These cupcakes aren't for half-bacon. What is that? That's pretty sweet. Fuck, I'm stuck. This way? There we go. 1 second. Just moving past. 1 second, moving past here. 1 second. I know I'm driving around in your base, but I'm just 1 second. Here we go. Here we go. I'm just moving around. Excuse me. Just getting through. Get out of the way. Excuse me. Excuse me. Just driving through here. There, your shoulder. The front of scene suggests that the Chamber of Prayers, at very least, they would not take place. That they would not place their near potential... Oh. You stole it. Dude. You stole her. You stole her. You're not gonna help me? She just stole it. I was right there, next to you. You could have helped me. The font of seeing suggests that the chamber prayers, at the very least, would not be a place for near potential distractions from their worship. Perhaps the monument is further in. Can't believe that she would just watched me like get smashed. Like, that was so rude of her to do that, to just watch me die. Yes, this is it. Sorry. I will be but a moment. Keep watch of the entryway. On second thought, would you mind examining the murals on these walls while I look over this? At a glance, I can tell that they are old, predicting the founding of the Blessed and the Children. In fact, we're not like to come here a second time. 'Twould behoove us to learn all that we can. It won't behoove me to do anything. Ain't no goat. Alright, I don't have hooves. Examine the murals. Take notes of the events that may depict. You may move the camera and zoom in with all the action buttons. I love action button. The mural appears to be very old. The ruler sits atop the throne, attended by their subjects. The mirror appears to be fairly old. The knight shields himself and the comrades from their approaching darkness. The central figure is considerably faded. The mural appears to be ancient. A warrior in the middle stands triumphant over what appears to be a creature of shadows. The other figures surround the warrior, rejoice in their victory. Sound like the music was like, help me.
These paintings, they seem familiar. Depictions of heroes throughout history. The Age of Gods, the Empire of Ronka, and this. There was a man, a researcher who pored over these pieces. He offered us work when we needed it, slaying beasts, delivering provisions. A funny old bugger he was, but he had a good heart. He believed this first painting dated back to a time of myth and legends, a tribute to the heroes of a long-forgotten era. The story went that it was rediscovered by an explorer from Ronka, who was so struck by its majesty that a second painting was commissioned, commemorating the heroes of their day. One day you will all be here too, he said. Heroes immortalized forever. Maybe I'll paint you myself? I had a good laugh at that. We were only trying to make our way after all. Being heroes couldn't have been further from our minds. But it seems he actually went and did it. Before or after the flood, I wonder. Rather faded, isn't it? Compared to the others. Or did someone try to scrape it off the wall? Well, maybe the man himself once he came to his senses. Do you suppose your deeds will warrant an addition to this collection? Or some other kind of monument?
Oh, dude, I'm gonna have a gold statue for sure. Yeah.
There you are. I have everything I need. Let us quit this place. Is something the matter? We should go. The others are waiting.
Dang it. Poor Albert. Albert. Poor Albert. Oh, you stole her. You stole my heart. Jokes. I believe I now have everything I need to decipher the tablet. Tell me, Sheelin, did the mural appear to be of any significance? Depiction of heroes from the Age of Gods to the Broken Empire and immediately before the Flood. Very astute observation. Perhaps another lifetime you could be a curator of antiques. Though it has no bearing on the tasks at hand, perhaps that knowledge may prove to be of use in the future. Alright. I'm gonna say that's it for now, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna call it. So I want to thank people for coming along and chatting with me and doing all that stuff. I'm getting a little bit tired, so I don't want to, like, you know, become boring. Some may say, too late, Ethan, that happened years ago. But you're just being mean. So I don't want to hear your shit. But, no, thank you all for watching and whatnot. I hope that you all have a nice day, evening, year, whatever the fuck you want to know. Lifetime. That's a bit greedy, but sure. And hopefully I'll see you soon. Or you'll see me soon, or whatever. I don't know. Till next time. Take care. Stay safe.